Hey guys, it's me, pal Corinne, and welcome back to the absolute jumble that is my channel at the moment. I am continuing this tradition of inconsistency with a Sims 4 build. I had been editing a few videos recently, but one morning I was perusing Instagram and I found an Instagram page called Floor Plans of the Past, and it has a bunch of like old-timey floor plans from various house builds, like vintage house builds. So I found one and I decided, you know what, I wonder if I can do this in The Sims, because I certainly couldn't do it in Fallout 4. But I thought, I wonder if I could do this in The Sims. So I spent 5 hours on a random Friday night building this house to the specifications to the floor plan. Now, it didn't go quite according to plan because there were a few things that I couldn't do. You probably see the picture that I've put on screen, and you'll notice that the roof, because it is a 2-story building, but you'll notice that the roof is kind of, it's of that kind of style where the roof is the 2nd story. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not an architect or a builder. I just build buildings in The Sims and Fallout. So it was a bit of a challenge to get that right. And obviously I was limited to what packs I had in The Sims. I wasn't going to buy new packs. And hey, if anybody wants to attempt the same build and want to show me how it's done, I am very interested to see if somebody can get like a closer match. But I think I am quite proud of what I ended up with, considering the limitations I had for the decorations and the wallpapers and things like that I had. I don't think I have a lot of DLC packs for The Sims 4 because, truth be told, I haven't played The Sims 4 in, I think it's been years since I've played The Sims 4, so I haven't gotten any new DLC packs. I, haven't got the money at the moment for any of that. So yeah, I have been very much just working with what I've got. So also you will have noticed that I'm a bit rusty, so there's a few things that I forgot how to do, like move the camera and put a floor in the hall and other such things that you need to know. So it took me, I think the first half of this video you'll see, I had to do the hall and those steps, like I'm pretty sure it was like 3 to 4 times just to get it right. I really struggled at first because I hadn't played it for a while and I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And then, I forgot about, how to structure the rooms and how to do the floors and things. And so, I got there in the end. Like the last half of the video, you can see that I've kind of gotten into a bit of a rhythm about things. But, it was a bit of a struggle at first. But, I think it did well. I got at least the side towers where the parlour and the dining room are pretty correct, I believe. The kitchen and the pantry, I think, it was a bit bigger than the plan had showed. And I think that's because I needed a bigger space for the bathroom upstairs so the Sim could actually get around. Because looking at the plan, I'm not sure if that size would have been doable. I did have a little bit of a test later on for the size of it. It is quite big. I think maybe the Sim could have gotten around, but it would have been very tight. So I don't know. I'm not sure whether I was justified in making it bigger, but it ended up being a lot bigger than what the plan had. And then upstairs, obviously, they had the 3 rooms and the bathroom, and I do have, so I spent 5 hours, and it wasn't just on the building, I spent 5 hours, you know, obviously building the building and also decorating the building. So the sim that I had, he's, you know, a hobby botanist. So I had his aspirations with a lot of plants and things. So I did that with, like, I decorated it with that in mind. And he has in his backyard chickens and a garden and, you know, veggies and stuff. So that's kind of how I decorated the house. So the decorations aren't in this video. I've separated them. So I'm going to put out another video if you're interested in that, with the same sort of time lapse, so you can see how I decorated the home as well. And actually I'm pretty pleased with what I came up with. So I'm not complaining at all, because it was quite fun, and it was a good Friday night spent, I believe. And then I got up again the next morning and I played a bit of it. I played, I think, for a couple of hours the next morning, because I was like, oh, I want to see how the sim interacts with the house and if there's anything different. And, you know, I did have to change a few things. I believe I had to just, a few things were stopping him. Like, for example, I put some grass under the chicken coop and stuff, and he couldn't get to the chicken coop to clean it, and like stuff like that I didn't realize that the sim would have trouble getting to things. So that was basically stuff like that. So I had to change a bit. So yeah, in the next video I will be putting like the finished product at the end of the video, so you can see what I did with the changes when the sim was actually active in the house. Yeah, but I am actually really pleased with it. If you're interested in more like interesting ways to build in The Sims, I would recommend checking out that Instagram page called Floor Plans of the Past. I will put a link in the description so you guys can see what it's like. The floor plan that I picked was quite a simple one in comparison to some of them, because some of them are like 2 stories with like so many rooms, and there's like towers and all sorts of things. So I think it's good inspiration for it. And they have a lot of those houses with the roof that is the second floor. Again, I don't know what it's called. The roof second story thing is called a story and a half when the second floor is in the roof. I just looked it up. But if somebody knows how to do that in a house build in The Sims, I would be very, very interested to know. I haven't seen anybody do it, so I don't know. And I don't know how many people this video is going to reach, so, you know, we'll see. But again, I'm pretty pleased with what I came up with, even though it's not a one-to-one copy. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will have the next part of this video, which is the decoration part, up. It will not have commentary, it will just have music, so enjoy that if that's something that you are interested in. And I will have more Fallout 4 building content coming soon, hopefully, and some more VODs and things from my streaming over on Twitch. So have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Bye!